Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option the top-of-the-line 2019 Kia Sportage SX Turbo. Now, before we get into that, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, there's that little notification bell. If you click that, you'll be one of the first people to know when I release new content, so go ahead and do that also. So the Kia Sportage was redesigned last year. This is the fourth generation Kia Sportage. It was redesigned last year. So this year, no surprise, they haven't really done anything. All they really did was make some minor adjustments to feature availability. That's all they really did. There's some pros and cons like any vehicle. The pros are good. There's 4 of them. 1, smooth ride quality. 2, spacious seating front and rear. 3, attractive dashboard layout. We'll get a chance to see that with appealing features. And number 4, quiet interior at highway speeds. Now, for cons, right, minuses, we've got the relatively modest cargo capacity, and the other is fuel economy isn't as good as that of some of the top rivals. Now, I was going to do this review on the EX, but as you can see, the EX is $26,000. It's $26,000 and change. The SX Turbo is $33,000, just a tick over $33,000. Well, I know me, and I know the way I like to option cars. By the time it's all said and done, we'd probably be knocking pretty close to the price of the SX Turbo, which comes fully loaded, and you get the best of Kia. You know, nothing I hate to see more than brand new cars, and they're always like the base model. However, that said, here's a little bit of information. Now, the LX with the optional popular package gets you a lot of the features for the money, right? If you're looking to get some of the advanced safety features, however, you're going to want to upgrade to the EX trim, which is the one I was going to do. But as I was looking over available options and thinking about different boxes I'd want to tick, that's when I discovered that, hey, you know what? The SX Turbo, I really like that. Plus, it's got the good motor. If you've watched any of my content, you know I like the sporty cars. You know I like the sporty models. So that's important to me. Here's what we're going to do. Let's take a look at all the features. So we've got a few modules here to start with. We've got exterior features, interior features. Then you can see down there in the bottom left corner, there's the Kia DriveWise. And then in the bottom right corner, there's the technology. So there's a few other modules besides these, but let's start with these 4. Let's start with the exterior. So what we're going to do is we'll go through all the Kia Sportage features, find out about everything there is to know about the Kia, and then we'll do a build and price on the SX Turbo. All right, so let's get into the exterior features. So it says that the Kia Sportage is built for life's adventures. Drive outside of the box in a modern, compact crossover that defies conventions with an elegant, extroverted exterior distinguished by sweeping curves, sleek lines, and thoroughly contemporary features. Designed for the bold, the 2019 Sportage captivates the eye and inspires a sense of adventure with its dynamic styling. Now, 2 things. 1, I think the Kia looks pretty good. I guess 3 things. 1, I think it looks pretty good. 3, they wrote a really great paragraph there. That was very descriptive. And our number 2, that was very descriptive. Number 3, I won't always read every paragraph. So if you want to make sure that you catch some of those, because sometimes I'll skim, then you want to make sure that you're going to pause that video so that way you can read everything that you want and then we can move on together. So now that we've done that, let's move on together. See, unconventional by design. The Sportage sets its own aesthetic standards for the compact crossover, right? Tiger nose grille, elegant side contours, prominent wheel arches. They're definitely prominent. If you're not sure where the wheel arch is, that's right here. And it's definitely prominent. The wheel arches are prominent on this vehicle. Coupe-like roof. Yeah, I guess it's kind of sweeping and kind of low. Extended wheelbase. Satin silver touches. Yeah, you can see some satin silver here and satin silver here. And see what else. Achieve a precise balance between luxurious sophistication and dynamic sportiness. So, 2 seconds ago I said, hey, I'm not reading all these paragraphs, and so far I'm reading all these paragraphs. But Kia Sportage looks really good. Unconventional by design. It also makes an entrance, apparently. Upgraded and unforgettable, the striking good looks. Let's see, elongated headlights sweep back gracefully into the body. Perched above a distinctive tiger nose grille and available quad LED fog lights that invite adventure. And you know what? We're doing the SX Turbo. Guess what? We're going to have those fog lights. I want the best of the best. Yes, this car is $33,000, but I don't think it's going to be more than $35,000, if that, all in, honestly, because I don't think there's going to be much to option. But we'll find out. I know that we will have to option it with four-wheel drive because it's not standard with four-wheel drive. So exceptional from every angle, the sporty, bold character of the Sportage expresses itself to the very end, culminating, I'm probably butchering that word, in the dashing, sculpted lines of the rear exterior. So there's the horizontal line, and then what's the rear lighting? Okay, and the rear lighting. Got it. All right, well, that was the highlights for the exterior. Let's move on to the interior module now and see what the highlights for the Sportage are in the interior. That interior looks like a nice place to be, doesn't it? I really like that a lot. You know, you got your power seats right here. Look at the little piping that they're trying to throw in on the seats right there, the little piping. Not a bad place to be at all. Let's pull this down a little bit, see what it says. Ultimate comfort. Sportage transports you in a sumptuous driving environment while serving every functional need with inventiveness and ease. All right, that's a mouthful right there. Premium craftsmanship. Every detail, soft touch materials, upgraded seats, scientifically calibrated touch points. So they did the legwork, figuring where do people put their arms and elbows and things the most often, and let's make sure that those are soft touch materials. I think that's cool though. Wow, that looks nice, doesn't it? Looks a little cramped, but it looks nice. Looks very nice. That steering wheel looks very nice. Driver-oriented design. Yeah, I would say so. I would agree with that. Driver-oriented design. Look, you have your little tech right here. You've got your 12-volt. I can see you got a USB. You got an aux, and then another 12-volt. But we're not here for that, are we? We're here for the design or the interior features. Designed for the utmost control and comfort on every journey. Puts you at the center of the universe. Angled console, displays, and buttons are all ergonomically optimized for the driver. The pedals are really hot, too. I like the pedals a lot. The shifter, not so much, but the pedals are nice. They could have added a little more, maybe they could have done the same feature on the dead pedal over here as well, but, you know, I get it. Oh, there's a slider here. You might have seen it. Okay. Slide to explore. Look at the stitching up on the top of the dashboard console. I mean, you know it's not leather or anything, but they're trying. It's nice. The dark rugs, the little brushed aluminum and satin finishes. It's very nice. All right, so let's move on. Apparently, that's all they had to say about the interior. Let's go on, find out about... So these are short little feature modules, and that's actually nice. The Kia DriveWise, a smarter approach. Let's find out about that Kia DriveWise, see what that's all about. Okay, a smarter approach says the Sportage offers a suite of Kia DriveWise technologies designed not only to alert you of potential accidents, but also to help avoid some altogether. Every move will be made with greater awareness so you can just enjoy the feeling of being behind the wheel. All right. Planning ahead. The Sportage knows when you need a brake. Its available autonomous emergency braking, AEB, monitors vehicles ahead of you to prevent a collision, or if unavoidable, reduce the impact. Yeah, I have a video that's on all this car tech. It's really good stuff. I'm going to put a link up. Then they have the available blind spot detection system that helps to reduce the blind spots on the side of your Sportage. Right? I love this tech. I love the blind spot, and I love the rear cross traffic alert when you're backing out of the grocery or something like that, and you can't necessarily see. I love that feature. But this is and it's got the available rear cross traffic alert. I swear I wasn't even reading that. And that scans for passing cars, motorcycles as you back up. Right? The advanced radar-based detection system issues visual or auditory signals to help warn you of objects not in your field of view. Now, this is why altogether that the EX is better than the LX, because like I said, the EX gives you a whole bunch of advanced safety features, and that alone is worth the price of admission. Isn't your life worth a few grand? I think so. Here they're talking about their lane departure warning system. This intelligently monitors the position of your Sportage using a windshield mounted camera. If the system detects you weaving or veering from your lane without the turn signal on, it will provide audible and visual warning. So what I've just discovered, I should have thought of this 2 minutes ago, is they have all these advanced safety features, but they are not active safety features, meaning they will not intervene. If you're noticing and listening, it says it will give you an auditory signal and, it'll put up a display or something, but it can't actually do the brakes for you and stuff like that. So it does not have that active technology. Do keep that in mind, but it does have good safety tech. Then, of course, they have the front and rear parking assist system, right? You get this, so as you're backing up, you won't be hitting the cars in front or behind you. Most cars these days have this sonar system, so you are probably quite familiar with this, but obviously something worth having. This is a good system to have as well. Oh, now this one's cool. Dynamic bending light illuminates around corners in conjunction with the amount of steering angle applied. The available high beam assist goes one step further by automatically dimming the high beams when oncoming vehicles are detected. All right, so the Kia DriveWise stuff was good. That was good stuff. That was good safety tech right there. That's good safety tech. And at this price point for $33,000, because we're doing the top of the line SX Turbo, remember? That's a good deal. That's a good deal. I'd be surprised if we had to option any of that tech at the top of the line model. We got the top of the line model we're going to do, and it's going to be really good. Let's look at this this technology here. Apple Carplay, Android Auto, surround sound, smart power liftgate. Let's find out about all this. With state-of-the-art technology powering driver assistance, convenience, and entertainment, the everyday drive is anything but average, so they say. The interior is impressive. It's impressive. I like it. Little flat-bottom steering wheel. You've got a little LCD digital display or something in here, and I bet you there's a digital speedometer in there. I love digital speedometers a lot. Here's your Apple CarPlay, right? Get instant access to your iPhone right from your Sportage built-in touchscreen display. Whether you're sending a text via a voice command, I like that, playing your music, or talking to Siri, Apple CarPlay is the smarter way to use your iPhone in the car. And that's a true story. I like that. Then, of course, you have Android Auto. Simple as plugging it into your Kia Sportage. With Android Auto, you can send and receive text messages with your voice, use Google Maps, and access a wealth of popular apps all through your Sportage touchscreen display. I wonder what apps. If you know what apps or have an idea of what apps, please leave a description or please leave a comment below. I'd like to know. Now, here we go. Harman Kardon sound system. I do love the Harman Kardon. They do sound really, really good. It's got the surround sound technology, the Sportage cabin, 320 watts, because it's not very big, so that's going to be a lot. 320 watt acoustic experience, Clari-Fi restoration technology, delivers music as it was intended to be heard. Good deal. Love that piping on the seats. What a nice touch. Love that piping all on the seats. It's really cool. Makes me have hope. I don't know if that's the leather trim or not. They don't say. If that's not the leather trim, then boy, that gives you hope for the leatherette, doesn't it? Or the cloth or whatever they do. If you need a helping hand, you've got all your hands are full with all these bags. The Kia Sportage lends a hand when you need it. Its available smart power liftgate opens automatically by sensing your key, giving you hands-free access to the cargo area. Okay, so we got through those 4 modules. Let's do these other 3. Let's find out about the UVO, right? That's the whole Kia infotainment system. And then there's the performance section. Then we can find out about the engine and stuff like that. And then we can find out about the safety, intelligent stability, and control systems. So let's check out the UVO first. Well, if it had a little more color, that would be nice. But long as it has all the stuff, I guess that's all that matters. It says, convenience and control are at your fingertips with Kia's UVO e-services system. This integrates telematics and your infotainment system to help schedule maintenance visits, keep track of your Kia, and receive emergency assistance. What's this all about? Trip information. Get all your data in one place. Trip Info tracks your monthly driving habits, like how much, how fast, and how far you drive. You can also review the details of your journey with the push of a button, so you can easily review routes, stops, and destinations. Wow. That's impressive. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. And actually, I look at a lot of cars, as you know, and you should subscribe, and then you know that because you'll be able to get all these good-ass reviews. But I do a lot of cars, and I have not seen that. I have not seen that feature. That's really cool. Parking Minder. Parking mystery solved. Wherever you park, UVOE services can record your vehicle's location and, if necessary, help you find it by using your compatible smartphone. You can also get set meter reminders and share your vehicle's location with others. I haven't heard of that one either. Kia's doing some unique stuff. I like it. Okay, what's up, Roadside Assistance? No more looking up phone numbers or trying to figure out your location in an emergency. Push of a button, you'll immediately be connected to help that's available 24/7. All right, that was about the UVO. Let's find out about the performance. Let's find out about the Dynamax all-wheel drive. I guess it's only 2 modules then. Dynamax all-wheel drive and the multiple engine options. So yeah, we can get a little more information on these engines here. Wherever your adventure takes you, the Sportage is ready to handle the bumps along the way. Its ISO structure, that's their trademark, delivers rigidity. Along with the extended body insulation and other features, this creates a smoother, quieter ride for the driver and passengers alike. All right. So available on all of the Sportage trim levels, because it's not standard on any of them, the Dynamax all-wheel drive system senses and adjusts traction requirements for changing road and weather conditions. All right, here's the bad boy right here. Let's talk about the motors, the heart of the whole thing. Nimble handling and impressive power converge with surprising fuel efficiency. Take your pick from 2 4-cylinder engines. The LX and the EX come standard with a high-output 2.4-liter engine that is among the segment leaders, while the SX Turbo gets an even more powerful turbocharged 2-liter engine, and the 6-speed automatic transmission delivers a smooth, more efficient ride. They didn't say much about it, did they? Well, we could probably look in the specs and see if we can find out at least at what RPMs this engine's making its horsepower and its torque. We'll take 2 seconds to try that if I can find where the specs are. All right, but let's find out about this safety really quick, and then we'll move on to those specs and try to find that, and then we'll do the build and price. Okay, it says here that they're talking about that ISO structure unibody, boasts chassis rigidity based on advanced high-strength steel. Inside, a complete array of active and passive safety systems help ensure or assure that your protection is the priority. It looks very well reinforced, doesn't it? It looks really reinforced, but I mean, what do I know? They probably all look that way, but I mean, it just looks like somebody was trying to think about it. Huh. Look at the amount of airbags on this bad boy. A cushion of protection. Yeah, you got that right. A cushion of protection surrounds you and your passengers in the Sportage. Front and side airbags are controlled by an advanced sensor system that is designed to respond with the utmost immediacy. Okay, here we go. They do have some active safety systems, because I can see it right here. It says, featuring active safety systems that work automatically when you need them. The 2019 Sportage helps give you enhanced control on any road. So control, engineered to help keep you on track and control. Electronic stability control, ESC, adjusts acceleration and braking in emergency situations. While Hill Start Assist helps keep your vehicle in places as you move off an incline. All right, nothing to click there. Let's check the braking. Right, that would be the hill descent. Let's see. There's other ones. I'm sorry. There's under control. There's electronic stability control, and then Hill Start Assist, and then under braking. Oh, did I even get to? Yeah, and then under braking. Sorry about that. Just double checking and being thorough. Under braking, they've got advanced braking provides enhanced control. When activated in off-road conditions, downhill brake control, I like this one, individually applies the brakes to maintain a constant speed down hills or slippery surfaces. I mean, it is, you're trying to go downhill and maintain the speed limit And it's easy to start coasting 15, 20 miles an hour faster than the speed limit. So if that also adjusts you on the fly like that too, then that's really cool. And then there's the anti-lock braking system, helps reduce skidding by modulating the brakes in emergency braking situations. Okay, so let's double check these more details real fast and see what that gives us. So let's find out. Here we go. That's what I wanted to know right here. Here we go, because I couldn't find it. So the horsepower for the SX Turbo, 240 horse at 6,000 RPM, and then it's 260 pound-feet of torque at a nice 1,450 RPMs. But it doesn't stay. It doesn't hold that as high. It'd be nice if it went up to like 5,000 RPMs, but at least the torque's down low. And for most folks, it's probably going to feel peppy all the time. So those were some quick specs. We can see here that the all-wheel drive is optional. The locking center differential is optional. We're going to be doing the all-wheel drive, so the fuel mileage is 20 city, 23 highway, 21 mixed. It's got a 16, almost a 16 and a half fuel tank, 16 and a half gallon fuel tank. We've got weights and stuff. Body weights, toy capacity is 2,000 pounds. Exterior, right? I'm not gonna brutalize you through all of that. Let's see about safety. Yep, like I said, it comes with every safety feature right there. Okay, let's get into the build. Okay, exterior colors. Let's see, exterior. What do we have here? Sparkling silver, snow white pearl, that's an upgraded price, steel gray, mineral silver with the black leather, Pacific blue, burnished copper, hyper red, and black cherry. Huh. A black on black would be interesting. I often do blacks, or sometimes I'll do whites. But you know what kind of caught my eye, and this is really interesting? The Pacific blue. I'm not a blue car guy. I don't like blue cars, but I think, the Pacific blue doesn't look bad. Pacific blue it is. And then so what do we have with that? We can mate that with black leather, gray leather, or beige leather. Pacific blue with beige leather and dark rugs. Can we do a 360? I guess we can. There it is. Oh, with the black accenting, piping sort of kinda. I like it. I like it. It's going to look good with that blue too. That's going to go very, very, very nicely. There are no packages available for this trim. Why? Because it comes with everything. That's why I said I think it's really the honey of the bunch. Yes, no pun intended. The EX is nice because it gives you a whole bunch of stuff, but by the time I go ahead and nickel and dime up the rest of the things, the LED taillights and this, that, and the other thing, well, it's going to be the cost of the Sportage. And I need to remember, I didn't add four-wheel drive. Let me go back, add four-wheel drive. We'll come right back to this space. Okay, I got the all-wheel drive added. I don't know if you caught the price up here, but the price changed. So now we're at $35,595. There's no packages available because it's got everything. It's loaded. It's all in. Oh, let me reselect the interior color I wanted. So it's all in, right? So keep in mind, like I said, we're not going to have to go any higher than this. So let's go over the options and see what options there are. Okay, and these options really aren't options. They're accessories. These are accessories that you can go to the Kia dealership and pick up any time at the parts department. Okay, keep that in mind. These are not options. They're accessories. Because there wasn't much to do, I'm going to go ahead and do some of these. I like the auto-dimming rearview mirror with the home link and compass. That means it's going to have the garage door opener. I like the rear bumper or the bumper applique. I think this is for the back bumper, so you don't scratch if you're dragging boxes and stuff, so you don't scratch the paint. The cargo cover, the tonneau cover down there, I like that for $1.50. The rest of this stuff, the cargo mat, I like the cargo mat, but I prefer the cargo tray, actually. Give me the cargo tray. Those lights don't look cute. What do I like? I like the remote start. And I like the mud guards and a washer heater. I don't know about that. And the wheel locks. Okay. Let's go to summary. All right, we ended up at $36,825, and that was only because I added those accessories, not options, on. You don't even have to add any of that. It's a $35,000 car, all in, fast, all the tech, leather. I mean, it's a honey. It really is. I think it's a score. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and download this PDF, right? Because you can download the PDF, and I'm going to upload it to this file sharing site that I use called MediaFire, and that'll give me a link. And I'm going to go ahead and put the link to this build summary in the description below. So if you like the way I spec'd out this 2019 Kia Sportage SX Turbo, you can download the build summary in the description below. All right, so that brings us to the end. And if you've made it to the end, you're super awesome. You rock. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it, and I promise to give you good content. Other than that, you have a wonderful day, and thanks again for watching.